EDF 204 website and app presentation. My name is Savannah C. My major is elementary education, and I would love to teach kindergarten in Fayette County. But I will be happy wherever I can get a job, obviously. I decided I wanted to be a teacher while I was working in elementary school and realized that I loved being around kids, teaching kids, and seeing their faces light up when they finally understood something they've been working towards. The first website I'm going to show you today is Kahoot. It's super easy to use. You can make quizzes, jumbles, have discussions, post surveys. The best part is it's super, super, super easy and can be used for a variety of things like asking if they want to go outside for recess or stay in, or to have short quizzes for the kids to see if they understand what they just learned, or you can use it for bell ringers and exit slips. Today I'm going to show you how to make a short quiz. After you've created your account, you're going to start by selecting what you want to use. Today we're going to be using quiz. Then you're going to type your first question, choose your time, and type the answer choices and click the check mark next to the correct answer. You can also add a picture. Like for this one, I did use a picture because they're identifying what the picture is going to start with. And my correct answer is D because duck obviously starts with D. When you're finished typing your answers, click the Save button. While here, you can also review and edit your questions. So let's say you accidentally put the time limit as 5 minutes and you're like, no, don't want that. You can go in, click the drop down arrow, and change it to 60 seconds. After that, you're going to save and publish. And when you're ready to do it, or if you realize you need another question, you forgot something, whatever, you can go in and edit it. Or if you're in a group or a team of teachers, you can share it as well. Or if you decide you don't want to use it yet, you can click I'm done and it'll save into your library. But for all intents and purposes today, we're going to click play it. So you can either choose to let your kids do it in a group or individually. I chose to do it as an individual one so that it's more like a quiz. There will be a code that shows up on your screen as the teacher, and the kids, like on the right down here, will have a place to put the game pin in, and then they'll have the option to put their nickname in. I would recommend just having them put their regular name because nicknames can get a little testy and interesting, especially with 5th grade boys. And then once you see it, their names will show up on the screen for you, and they'll see that they're checked in. And then you start your quiz, and on the left is what you're going to see as the teacher and what will show up on the screen. You're going to have the timer over on the left-hand side, and you'll see how many kids have answered on the right. And then the corresponding shape will go with the letter. Like on the right side, in the lower right-hand side over here is what the kids will see. And they'll obviously click the green square. And you'll be able to see who's answered correctly and how many kids have answered at the end. And then the kids will see if they got it correct or incorrect. This will continue through all the questions that you're doing, and the end result you'll be able to see the screen on your right, and then you'll be able to save the results or, play it again if someone missed it or if you were just showing them how to use it. And then you can show a new game or just do nothing. All right, and then the app I'm going to show you today is Exit Ticket. The developer is edstart.com. The link is also shown on this slide. The app is used to assess student learning at the end of class to see what they have learned and what they may need extra practice with. The app is completely free and easy to use and user-friendly. It tells if they got the answer wrong so they can see and look over the content again. It also tells the students their grade and average. The downside is I could not find it in the App Store, which can make things a little difficult. Below is the student version where they can see their improvements and what they need to improve. I think this app is super cool because you can see it shows them their weekly and what they're doing better. Like their growth, it shows the growth as 11%. They can see what they got on their exit slips Tuesday, Friday, whatever. And then they can see when they got it correct. And if they get it incorrect, they can look at the question again and see what they need to do. They have their overall average. They can see what they're really good at in the math sections. It breaks it down all the way down for them so they can see that. And then as the teacher, you can see like all your exit slips you have for, Thursday, next week, whatever you need, you can add to them. And then you can see which kids are getting them wrong and like what they're getting wrong each time, each day, and that I think that's something that's really helpful for us because we can see, Bob Smith here, he's doing fantastic. But Barack Obama up here is missing, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the days. So we need to work with Barack on what he needs to do better. So those are just 2 of the resources you can use. There are many, many more out there, and you can use these apps that I've shown you in many different ways as well.